right? Okay, I was in a group today, and this lady has a rodent problem, and I have some issues with a lot of things that's said in the group. My main issue with people in the group is they tell you what not to do. They don't tell you what to do. I wish those people honestly would keep their what not to do opinion to themselves, because they are not helping matters. So I'm gonna tell you what I do today. One, point toward the garden. Okay, point back at me. I don't completely organic garden. The garden's way too big to sit there and pick bugs off all frickin' night long. Do a scan of the... Go all the way around to our tree that you're under. Okay. Back to me. There you go. One of the things, especially, I live out in the country. We have moles, mice, rats, chipmunks, squirrels, possums, rabbits, you name it. Neighbors' cats, neighbors' dogs. And it's really a chore keeping all these animals out of the garden. Well, I found a cool way. It's called pepper spray. I'll include a link in the description so you can have it. But out beside the pepper spray, you want to have a mask, and you want to have a good delivery system. I have a multi-purpose sprayer. It's got a release valve. If you ever use the release valve, keep it away from you. Pull it up. It releases pressure in the container. You don't want your face near that, because you're going to get chemicals in the face. I like this particular container because it's got the screw on. It doesn't have... a lot of these will have a black rubber valve here, and after a few times you got to put those in boiling water to soften them up so you can get it to seal out the container. I fill this up with my pepper spray, about 2.5 gallons, and I mist the garden. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go in. I hose down the trees, I hose down my fence line. Takes about 3 of these containers. Hose down everything. Got dogs, you gotta be careful. I've got 3 dogs up front. I don't want to hose those guys down. The only other method using a pepper spray is you gotta be careful. Sherry, point toward that container. Okay, back at me. A few years ago, I sprayed down the whole backyard, and 1, 2, 3 houses down, about as far as that shipping container. The wind picked up the fumes and blew it down that way to this old couple. I really don't like them, and I felt bad even though it was funny. I pepper sprayed them. We had the cops here, everybody. It was hilarious. So do it on a non-windy day, or you could get into some problems. But what I can guarantee you, if you hose down your whole backyard, you're not going to have bugs in the garden. You're not going to have mice, rats, possums, squirrels, chipmunks, or anything else. You can do a good spray at first, and then about every 2 weeks, about a container, go around your garden. It will keep the mice, rodents, whatever, away, so you don't have to kill them. Use harsh chemicals, and whatever else if you're afraid of killing a bug. So that's the method I use. Get a face mask, get a container, I'll include the pepper spray in the description, and do it on a non-windy day. I also prefer to do it at night. That's when the animals usually come out, and it deters them. Then you'll have a happy, healthy, weeded garden like mine. Anything else? Did I tell them why I'm wearing the floppy hat?
No.
The doctor told me that if I'm out in the sun, I have to wear a floppy hat or a hat. And I walked out of the house without my floppy hat. And all of a sudden I heard my wife say, Wonder Twin powers activate. And she turned into Jumbo Bitch. And she ripped me a new one, so I had to go back in, get my hat, and come back out. And I've been out here long enough just doing this video, I've got to go back inside. So, get yourself a mask, container, make sure the wind isn't blowing too bad, spray the shit out of your garden and everything else. You won't smell it in a couple of hours, but it will keep animals away. Okay, now to shut it up?
No.
Shut it up. Shut it off. Shut it up.